Hi guys, and welcome back to my second video. We're doing pretty good. Hopefully I got this out the day after the first one. I'm filming it in the same day. Disclaimer, I just changed outfits. So I'm going to be doing a Harry Potter haul today. I recently, and by recently I got back yesterday, I went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando, Florida at Universal Studios. And it was a very emotional day for me. It was unbelievable. I have gone before when it was just the Island of Adventure Park, where it was just Hogsmeade Village, and it was pretty much just the castles there, which is amazing, as I'm sure you could imagine. The castle was there, a few shops in Hogsmeade were there, and it's awesome, don't get me wrong, but when I walked into Diagon Alley, wow. I'm like speechless. I don't even know how to describe it. Every single detail was perfect. I cried when I walked in. It was so emotional. When you love Harry Potter, when you love anything and you see it come to life, I'm gonna start crying again, so I don't want to do that, but I do want to show you some of the things that I bought. Not going to lie, I spent quite a bit of money and things are not cheap in any theme park. Spent a lot of money. I'm not really ashamed of it, but I did spend a lot of money. We'll just leave it at that. But I have not gone shopping in forever. I have been saving up money for months. When I found out that I was going to Universal, I just pretty much saved all the money that I had and I spent it because I felt like I deserved it. So I'm just gonna show you what I got right now. So the first thing that I got is by far my favorite thing that I bought, and I'm sure you probably couldn't guess what's in this Ollivander's bag, but I'm gonna show you. So I'm sure you probably could have guessed. That was stupid. Anyway, I got Hermione's wand, and it is an interactive wand, which I'll explain a little bit more about in a minute, but I'll just show you. I was so emotional when I picked this out. It is beautiful. Look at this wand. Oh my god. It is an exact replica it is an exact replica of Hermione's wand. It has vines wrapped around it and it is resin, so it looks like wood, but it's not. And I mean, it's pretty heavy. Not really that heavy, actually, now that I think about it. But it is beautiful, and they sell two kinds. You can get regular wand or you can get the interactive. But the interactive wand has this little black ball at the top. I'm not really sure exactly what it does, like what this is called, but around the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in both parks there are these gold plates in the ground. So there's a gold plate in the ground, and above it there's this metal umbrella, and you cast Aguamente and the water starts pouring off the top of the umbrella, and it's amazing. There's a big storefront, like a huge storefront, and it's all the way up, and you cast Lumos and it lights up, and it was amazing. So it's only a little bit more expensive than the regular wand. I believe the regular wand is $37, and I'm like flailing this around. I hit my parents in the face like 5 times with it. By accident, of course. But the regular wand is, I believe, $36, and then this one is $44. So the next thing that I absolutely had to buy, because I am a sucker for stuffed animals, is my very own Hippogriff, and he's adorable. Just look. His hind legs and his bird's feet. His color is beautiful. I love him so much. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Buckbeak or not. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I am very curious as to whether or not this is supposed to be Buckbeak. But I love him. I couldn't not buy him. It was between Buckbeak and Crookshanks, and I really did want Crookshanks, but how could you not have your very own Hippogriff? I mean, come on, people. The next thing I bought is a shirt that I'm actually wearing, so I'm going to just stand up and give you a show. This is the Deathly Hallows, and I don't know if you can see, but the color is kind of faded, and it's a blue, and it just has some splashes where it looks like it was bleached, but it's not that intense, so it's kind of a worn look. I love this t-shirt. I'm not really gonna wear a t-shirt that says the Wizarding World of Harry Potter on it in those silver letters. It just wasn't something that I would wear, but this, I think it looks awesome with this leather jacket. I think it could look really cool with some other stuff, and I loved it, so I had to buy it. This article of clothing that I picked up is by far my favorite, not just because of what it says, but because it is the softest sweatshirt I own, and I got my very own Gryffindor sweatshirt. So what's really cool about this is that the house badge is on the side. I'm going to try to flatten this out for you. So we got a Gryffindor badge on the side, really nice lettering on the front, and it's a, I'm not really sure what you call this. Is this crew neck? I'm not really sure. It is so soft. I touched it before I even really saw what it said, and I was like, I need that sweatshirt. So I picked this up. They have it in both Island of Adventure and Universal, but I did have a harder time finding it in Diagon Alley. I think that I found it in the Quidditch store, which is connected to Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. So the next thing that I got, which I felt if you go there you kind of have to get it, is a chocolate frog. I have not opened it yet, and I thought it would be fun to open it on camera to see what card I get. So let's see. I love the box. Even if I don't eat the frog, I am going to keep the box on display in my room. So let's see. I'm having a problem. Trying to be delicate. I don't want the box to get like all smushed. So alright, opening. Wow, that's a big frog. That's a frog. Alright. Can you see him? I don't want to open him. And I got Helga Hufflepuff on my card. Helga Hufflepuff. One of the 4 celebrated founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Helga Hufflepuff was particularly famous for her dexterity at food-related charms. Many recipes traditionally served at Hogwarts feast originated with Hufflepuff. So I got Helga Hufflepuff, and it's funny because I got my boyfriend a chocolate frog as well, and he got Helga Hufflepuff. The next thing I bought is a mug, because I get a mug pretty much everywhere I go. I just enjoy them. We have no more room in my cupboard, but I got a Deathly Hallows mug, and I love the symmetry of this mug. I love how the handle is very sharp. I think it's very different. A lot of the other mugs have pictures on them, and I have a lot of mugs like that, so I just wanted something different and thought that this one was simple but also really, really cool. The last thing that I got, which I knew immediately when we walked into the first gift shop that I needed to have, was this Hogwarts blanket, and it's huge, so it's probably going to be hard to show you. I'll insert a clip, but it is this beautiful, beautiful woven throw with the Hogwarts emblem on it. Is this upside down? No. Let's just, I know it's hard to see, I'm going to insert a clip right here. A beautifully, beautifully woven throw. I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. It was kind of pricey. It was $60, but the other ones, they have house blankets that are not woven. They're fleece, but they're not soft. I didn't really like them. Were $50, so I figured for $10 I could get it because I'm like admiring it off to the side. I love blankets, I love throws, and I think it adds a really nice touch to my room, and I can show my Hogwarts pride. That is it. That is all that I bought in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Surprisingly, I probably could have bought more, but I really had to stop myself. I also got presents for people, but I had a really, really good time. I can't wait to go back. So that is it for today's video, and I hope everybody has a nice day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!